Coach, obviously a big sweep, not the fastest start, but what did they say about you guys kind of weather the storm there and then kind of get the bats going in the middle innings?
Yeah, not the fastest start because Becker was good, and he's been good before. I think his first SEC outing might have been against us a long time ago, and he was really good, and he's still good now, especially when that breaking ball's on. So kind of had to weather the storm, as you mentioned. We had a fan in the stands that did not think our guys were awake, but if you were around our guys in the hotel and in pregame, today might have been the best day energy-wise, despite the quick turnaround. And I think, Beth and Q have a lot to do with that. But they played a full 9 innings. It was impressive, especially being led by the 2 freshmen.
Sweeping in the SEC, especially on the road, so difficult, man. What'd that say about your squad's group to be able to come into Columbia and do what you did?
Yeah, I think every coach in our league would appreciate if you relayed that message to every fan in our league. It's great to cheer for it, but first of all, you can't win the third game until you win the second. And then in order to do that, it happens. But if you're to look at baseball as a game of percentages, if you look at the numbers, it's such a huge thing to be able to do that anywhere, but especially on the road.
I saw Ariel make a sweet play up the middle, and you were the first one out of the field to go tap him up. His glove, man, is super special.
Yeah, we have been having some conversations in the dugout, and he's not afraid to have a little. He does the opposite of what's scrutinized. He don't smack talk the other team. He smack talks the other players on our team and the coaches, which is absurd. But I guess you can do what you want to do when you're making plays like that. He was outstanding for us defensively. And Manny was too. I think both those guys were frustrated with their at-bats, but they got to realize you win with defense and pitching, and the offense complements.
The 2 freshmen kind of piggybacking again for the second straight weekend. What did you like about Coon and Braden today?
I thought it didn't start well for Teagan. Excuse me, allergies are probably the biggest opponent in Columbia, with all due respect to everybody. But, he was just missing with some pitches, and it wasn't as quite the hot start that he had against Alabama. So we got to see him in a different element where he was really challenged. And in high school, that's where he was at his best. But this is a different level. And he kind of maintained what his strengths have been in the past of remaining composed and almost even kicking it up a notch when he got in trouble. So, Krenzel was great, but Teagan really set the tone for the day.